Imagine you can build Hogwarts from Harry Potter, but safer, teaching students magic, giving them dance nights, sending them down into the dungeons where they can die. Okay, marginally safer. Mind Over Magic is an early access base building colony simulator which sees us build up a large school for magically inclined students to promote them into apprentices or teachers, exploring the enemy infested dungeons in a simple yet enjoyable turn-based combat system, while a mysterious cloud is constantly surrounding the school trying to swallow it up. After many hours of farming resources and fiddling around with the odd roof formations, I can tell you if Mind Over Magic is a real fun or a refund. With a somewhat lacking guidance and tutorial, we start off at ground level, mining rocks, chopping trees and harvesting berries to provide our school with materials to set up rooms for teaching, sleeping, dining and healing, since the school's residents will get hurt a lot. With the staff and students, as well as the ghostly founder of the school being not only the occupants but also the caretakers of the school, they each have their own skill sets and, depending on the chosen wand, provide us with specific skills they can perform, like cooking with the fire wand, researching with the lightning wand, or slamming our enemies with a huge wave. Die, creature of the abyss! With the goal to erect a self-sufficient educational base, we build floors, stairs and rooms, filling them up with numerous furniture, and depending on the setup of the room and the items in it, various beneficial effects can be created, with a room filled with beds, dining tables and music boxes becoming a common room, to name an example. These specific rooms can increase the crafting rates, the learning speed or the speed of our research. Especially important are those rooms to keep up the hunger, sleep or recreation meter of our characters, culminating in conviction. If the conviction bar reaches a low point, our magicians can lose their focus, misfire spells and even have a breakdown, resulting in raging beasts destroying parts of the castle. Apart from these meters, we further need to keep an eye on our health and mana bars, with the former carrying the vitality of our wizards and can be recharged with healing in a medical bed or not, and we do a funeral.
Hell, I'm in! High five! Dude, solemn lo-fi.
Mana, on the other hand, has multiple functions. Every action, be it building a wall, hunting rats or researching new objects, requires mana to be performed. This mana is character specific and increases with leveling up, while it can be replenished at the mana font, which has one more function, but more on that later. Each character gains experience points by performing certain tasks. Students, for example, gain it by being taught by a staff member, while fighting in the underground areas is another way to boost their growth rate. These level ups are not only necessary to delve into more difficult dungeon rooms, but is an indicator for when a student is ready to be promoted to apprentice or staff member. Next to generic level ups, we can further enhance our magicians by equipping higher tiered wands or attune them to powerful relics with various functions, enhancing the crafting speed or combat prowess, to name two examples. Obtaining those relics can either be done by fighting against magical beings or by our students graduating, donating a relic once they finish school, similar to an American school asking for donations after already bleeding you dry financially. Just like American schools, our magical university can be dangerous for the students as well, not because of bullies and empty bank accounts, but because of the dangerous underground levels we need to explore to obtain valuable resources and hidden stations, allowing us to enhance our characters further. The combat encounters see 4 of our residents launch into a simple turn-based battle, armed with a handful of spells. The spells are specified by the wizard's wand, with the fire wand letting us burn our enemies or set up counterattacks for the front row, while the water wand allows us to put up a defensive barrier or smash a wave into our enemies, to name a few examples. Even though the various wands entice us to pick a varied group balancing out our team, the real synergies of the different magicians is lacking and leaves us desiring more depth in the combat system. These enemy encounters, however, are the least of our school's worries, since the main threat we face is a closing in fog which consumes and destroys everything it touches. To repel this mysterious substance, our mages need to perform a ritual requiring various resources to push back this threat, and in the process reveal more and higher leveled resources, culminating in a constant progress of improving the school and explore more of the surprisingly large map. With a brilliantly working schedule and managing system, the cute art style and a steep learning curve, Mind Over Magic only gets slightly pulled down by minor issues like the currently lacking combat or missing background music. Nonetheless, Mind Over Magic is an absolute real fun with still great potential to improve even further with upcoming updates. Would you agree with my verdict? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to be nice to your cat, it might be Maggie Smith.
That was bloody brilliant.